Let me take you on a walk through the Former French Concession. We live in such a beautiful area that I sometimes like to go out and get a little bit lost. This used to be a bustling street of bars and cafes before COVID hit. Thankfully, lots of these cafes are now open for takeaway. You can also find street food like this lady who sells on the side of the road. Her food is delicious and only 22 RMB. Okay, so Mew, what did you buy from the street vendor?
Bought some pork and a rice cake. It's kind of like schnitzel with special sauce in it.
It looks delicious, thank you. The temperature in Shanghai is getting hotter by the day. So I agreed to meet Fernanda at Zhongshan Park to go to the mall and buy myself some more weather appropriate clothing. It's one of my favourite metro rides in the city because it's not all underground and I get to see the beautiful views and the sunshine. We shopped for hours and it was quite successful, so we finished it off with some bubble tea. It was a busy day, my feet were aching, and it was time to go home and have dinner with Mew. Today is so hot. I'm meeting Fernanda and we were going to go to some temples, but we're not sure if they're open, so probably we'll go to Yew Gardens and see if we can find a bar that might be open. But it's incredibly hot today, so looking forward to it. Whilst I was at Yuyuan station, I decided to check out line 14. This is one of the newest metro lines in Shanghai, and you can really tell by the modern architecture. It really felt like being in a modern art museum instead of a public metro. And I love that the lights changed colour throughout the day. Can you believe that this is a metro station? It is insane. It's the newest line in Shanghai. This is line 14 and I'm at Yew Garden. We agreed to meet outside exit 1 and the weather was so nice that I thought I'd stay outside but head into the shade. There are two parts to Yew Gardens, or Yuyuan. The first part is a paid private garden. Unfortunately, we couldn't go today as they required us to show our passports and not just photos of them. This was a little bit unexpected, but it was okay. We could head into the free area. This is where we went for the Lantern Festival back in February. It was the perfect day to visit with the beautiful sunshine, hardly any crowds, and we could even hear the peaceful, tranquil music. It's easy to find wildlife in Shanghai, like geese, koi fish, and turtles. The architecture here is breathtaking, but we were getting hot and thirsty. We took a 15-minute walk to the Bund to enjoy the breeze coming off the water. The streets were so quiet, it was a breath of fresh air from last week's crowds. There are so many beautiful parks in Shanghai. We wandered back over to get an ice cream before heading to a rooftop bar that was finally open. There are about 8 cocktails on the menu and this was 108 RMB. They also have some bites to eat, but with the view that it has, we expect to pay a little bit more. Declan ordered a cocktail, and this is what arrived. This was 138 RMB, so a little more pricey, but look at the show. It even came with edible chocolate coins. This is at the Captain's Bar and Speakeasy on the Bund. It's open from 5 PM to 1 AM on weekdays and 11:30 AM to 1 AM on weekends. Thank you for watching, and join us next episode on Expat Now.